on Show Nerding Instagram, or Show Nerding Guy. I keep saying that, I don't know why. It's Monday. E3's been going on since Friday. A lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of cool things to talk about. So thanks Sky Comic Books for sponsoring this episode. And also, go over to Empire Comic Books and hang out and buy comic books and chill out, because that's a good place to do that. Alright, there's going to be a lot to talk about. We're going to talk, first of all, we're going to talk about the Fallout 4 trailer. We're going to talk about how the HoloLens for Xbox is crazy. A new Elite controller for hardcore gamers and casual gamers for Xbox. And there's a new Gears of War coming out. So, let's get started. First of all, the HoloLens. I saw the demonstration of the HoloLens where they presented there. It was a girl playing on her Surface, and then there was a guy playing on the Xbox. Then, what he did was, with the HoloLens, he took the game and brought it onto a table, and he just said, create world. And what we saw on the screen, all of a sudden, made itself onto the table. Almost kind of like when Tony Stark and Iron Man 1, all the Iron Mans basically, where he took, say like he was working on his car, and he's like, give me an exploded screen, and it just showed everything just in slow motion, but it was holographic. It's ridiculous how that's a thing now. I mean, he could zoom in, and then he could zoom out, and then he could follow the person all the way down, and then just like he can grab the whole city one inch at a time, and just it showed everything. He also could lift up the city, and he could show you what's underneath it. It was really ridiculous, but blow my mind, kind of ridiculous. So, alright, that's going to be awesome. Probably a lot of money, but whoever buys it is probably going to be really worth it. Also, Fallout, the people that made Fallout 4 had their press conference last night, and the guy that was giving it, I thought was really awesome, because he was saying how he's like, forgive me if I get this wrong, but the Pit Boy from all the Fallout games where he has it on his wrist, he was like, you know that thing? And everyone's like, kind of simultaneously going, yes. They're like, we made one ourselves. It's fully functional. It works. You can put your phone into it. There's an app. You can do, you can use it as if you're actually in the game. And then he went into saying how, like, he hates second screen experiences because he thinks it's just a gimmick to get you to, pay more, and it never really works. But he went and said, but this is the fucking best one. And it looks like it's going to be the best one. Also, they were talking about how there's a app called Fallout Shelter. If you have any Apple products, go to the App Store, type in Fallout Shelter, and it's Fallout, but in a little, you can make your own Fallout Shelter kind of world, basically. It's pretty awesome. All of it's free. There's no like, if you want an extra power station, here, pay 99 cents. No, it's free. All you're paying for is the upgrades for the lunchboxes. So that game looks pretty awesome. It's going to be set in Boston, and it's an open world experience, and you can build crap tons of awesome houses and go nuts with it, basically, what he was saying. There's a new Gears of War coming out, Gears of War 4. There was not a lot of, I didn't get to catch that conference. Wasn't a lot of specifics on it. I just saw the trailer for it. Looks fucking amazing. It's coming out, it said holidays 2016. So, it's going to be, gotta wait until holidays 2016. Man, 2016 is going to be a big year for us nerds. Oh my god, there's going to be so many things happening. And then Xbox wasn't that done. They pulled out the Xbox Elite controller, which looks beautiful. You can customize the knobs, and then there was a thing called a hair trigger, where at the bottom, behind the controller, you flip the switch, and there's these little back toggles that work better, that work with the controllers up here, and there's toggles back here, and it's horribly awesome. And that's coming out this fall. There's all going to be videos demonstrating what I was trying to tell you. So I get. Just hold your horses. I understand, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not seeing this, and you're not giving me a very good description. I know. That's why I have the videos, and I will show you them while I'm talking about them, and then you can see them. Oh, okay. But if you already have kind of seen what E3 has been showing through various websites, I've been watching my stuff off of Nerdist.com. YouTube is also doing their own E3 thing. What else is there? There's a whole lot of other video game. IGN is doing their own video game stuff. And what surprised me the most was last night when I was watching the Fallout 4 thing, and then it went on to Doom. I saw Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. It was kind of like a X-Play reuniting, but it wasn't X-Play. I thought it was awesome. If anyone has watched Attack of the Show or X-Play, you know what I'm talking about, because I thought it was awesome. Yeah, so that will be it for today. I'll talk about Game of Thrones and Silicon Valley and all that stuff Wednesday, because there's been a lot of stuff going on since Friday. So also, I'll give you a review of Jurassic World when I can actually see it, because Jurassic World is next week in Sacramento. So if you're in Sacramento and you're going, I hope to see you there. And I thank you for watching, and I thank Skyler Comic Books for sponsoring this episode, and have a great night.